Poland, and he's never quite sure if he's going to get on the plane when he turns up, so not easy at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd prefer to be doubling up in the UK rather than going through all that, but maybe that's another story for another day.
Sure.
Adam Ellis going off the inside in blue for the Sheffield Tigers, has done well in the couple of meetings he's had for them so far. Now, Ryan Douglas, Flying Ryan, has been magnificent so far for the home side at Wolverhampton, so going off that inside then is Ryan Douglas for Wolverhampton. Gate 2 in white is Adam Ellis for the Sheffield Tigers. Then it's Nick Morris, who's the birthday boy today for Wolverhampton, off gate 3 in red, and James Wright will go off the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Yes, Nick Morris celebrating his birthday and has had a pretty good season so far, what we've had of it, piling up the points in the early stages of this campaign. Heat number 3, and away they go, first time of asking, and it is a good start that time from Adam Ellis in white. He's done well around here in the past, but watch out for a cheeky nick up the inside from Ryan Douglas in blue. Ellis will go wide now. Ellis is trying that outside run. Has he got the drive down the home straight? Good race developing here. Douglas holds the inside line. Ellis wide again. Beautiful stuff from Adam Ellis.
Oh, yes.
Nick Morris. Douglas isn't done yet, though. Good race here, Cal.
Crikey, I thought he was going to come off the bike there. He clipped the fence 3/4 of the way down the back straight. Terrific battle out in front. This is more like it. Nick Morris back in 3rd place, but for Adam Ellis, who committed himself to the outside run, didn't think it was going to work. It didn't work initially with Douglas holding that inside. It's still tight. They're into the last lap. Adam Ellis doing a really good job for the Tigers here.
Yeah, another one of the Swindon title winners from a couple of years ago, Adam Ellis. Sheffield pounced when they went into the Premiership and had to rejig their team. They've got him, and he's got a race victory. And that was a real tidy ride from Adam Ellis in the white helmet colour, because he really had to work hard against a bang-in form Ryan Douglas, who tried the inside run, worked overtime. But Adam Ellis, to be fair, he kept his cool and kept his nerve and rode a really nice line there, Kel.
Top quality from Ellis there, because again, the tapes are up and they charge forward. It's tight between the riders on gates 1, 2 and 3, but Ellis is committed, confidence shown there. He had to really wind it on, but then he hits the front and he just touches the fence there. I tell you what, that could have been an awful lot worse. That could have stopped the bike and thrown him straight over the handlebars. He gets away with that. But once he hits the front, it's a terrific battle out in front. And
the shoe in yellow, James Wright. Gate 3 in blue then for Wolverhampton is Tom Bacon. And then it's Adam Ellis off the outside. Let's see if the bike works for Nick Morris in red. Well, he's made a handy start there, but Adam Ellis has jet propelled away from the outside. Ellis has an advantage now. And for sure, Adam Ellis, dear. Oh my goodness me.
He got so much grip coming out of turn 2. Accelerator. You watch, he's on the outside, white helmet colour. He gets in the grip on the outside. The bike now drives. I thought for a moment he's got hold of it, but he hasn't. And he runs out of track and it spits him over the handlebars. And Tom Bacon and James Wright there do remarkably well not to get entangled up with this. Look how hard he hit that fence. Just literally kicks him off the bike. And
outside now to gate 4 is Chris Harris, the man of the moment. Certainly the most entertaining rider in the Premiership. Right now, he has been superb. Word from the pits is that Hans Andersen hasn't changed anything on the bike. He's going to give it another go here. So, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a bad ride, you know,
yeah.
And you just got to remain patient. The track won't have changed too much. As I said, if you can make the start here, then it's really going to make life a lot easier. He's got the opportunity out of gate number 2 this time. Here we go.
Before it is, Anderson has nailed it that time. No problems with that at all. And now the challenge is on to try and fend off Chris Harris. Adam Ellis has got speed. Here comes Harris down the back straight to try and pass James Wright into 3rd. And he looks super quick, doesn't he, Chris Harris, when he goes around the outside. Looks like he's going to get the better of Wright. He has done that. 4-2 to Peterborough. Ellis chasing Hans Andersen hard, but Andersen made a much better start there. And normal service is resumed for the reserve Hans Andersen, but Ellis closing that gap.
Yeah, this is much more like it from Andersen, quite clearly a little embarrassed about his performance in Heat 2. Oh my goodness, Adam Ellis coming on strong, really handlebar to handlebar, the British champion forcing Hans Andersen out of the way. What a spectacular ride that is, and Sheffield have come here and they mean business, Nigel. What a smashing overtake that was.
Brilliant ride from Adam Ellis. He picked his moment superbly. He drove up the inside, and now he's going to take the checkered flag.
Oh, that's special.
Again, is a great result for the Sheffield Tigers. They maintain a 4 points at 14.
Gate number 2 worked a treat initially for Anderson, who was clearly frustrated after his first ride when he failed to score in heat number 2. Hits the front now and looks set for a win. And there's a bit of battling going on. Chris Harris had to work hard to come through into 3rd place, but Adam Ellis really works it out after a couple of laps, and this sweet move up the inside just squeezes Anderson wide. Fair riding, no contact, but Ellis quite clearly determined to get to the front, got that speed out of turn 2, got up the inside going into turn 3, front wheel on the grass. That is fantastic speedway action. 2 top riders going at it. Ellis there, pushing him wide. That is a great shot, isn't it? That really is good stuff.
In favour of Bellevue. A reminder, the playoffs are just around the corner. The top 4.
He grew in confidence throughout the night. Here we go.
Number 4 it is, and it's a good start from Bickley, a good start from Ellis, but watch out for the man in red, Brady Kurtz, charging through into 2nd spot, splits the Sheffield duo. Simon Lambert now has got to do it the hard way once again in blue at the back. He's going to charge up the inside of Kyle Bickley. The lead though is with the British champion for the Sheffield Tigers, Adam Ellis. He's been chased hard by the Australian Brady Kurtz, who really does enjoy the round here and has finally got his act together after a bit of a shaky start.
Go on.
But he's all over him here. Great speedway.
Fabulous speedway. Ellis and Kurtz neck and neck. Fabulous stuff out in front. Bickley doing a good job back in 3rd place. Lambert once again finds himself at the back. Round the outside. Kurtz coming on strong, Nigel. Adam Ellis is going to have eyes on the back of his head. Just a little bit of breathing space. But those 2 out in front, they have ridden brilliantly.
And significantly, Kyle Bickley is holding off Simon Lambert. That is a race advantage for the Tigers. 4-2 to the visitors.
Good news.
And that is just what the doctor ordered for Sheffield.
The National Speedway Stadium tapes up, charge to the first corner. He makes gate 3 work where some riders haven't in these early races. Roaring around the outside, great stuff out in front. Those 2 really do put on a high-speed demonstration for everybody. Bit of action at the back. Kurtz, I thought for a moment, was going to run in the side of him. They may well have touched there. That's how tight it got, but they really did press on out in front. There was contact. Yes, there was indeed. Adam Ellis says, hello, mate.
You know the line.
There you go.
Heat number 9 it is, 25-23. It's an exciting time of the British Speedway season. We're counting down towards the playoffs. Not just in the Premiership, but the Championship top 6 to be decided.
Just getting back to tonight while you went off on another tangent, it's 2 points in it, and that is a surprise because when the way the Bellevue started, you would have thought they would have been out of sight. So this meeting could go either way. It's going to get tense, this one.
Yes. Number 9, good start from Adam Ellis. No problem with that one whatsoever. Ellis off to a good start, but he's under pressure here from Steve Worrell, who's unbeaten tonight. And Worrell has got speed. He's going to try the inside run into turns 3 and 4. Has Ellis got the speed to hold him up around the outside?
He has.
Oh, he's just about hanging on in there. We've got a race on now, Cal.
We have indeed. Worrell on the inside, the British champion, neck and neck down the back straight. Wonderful speedway for a lap and a half there. Ellis really had to pull out all the stops there to hang on out in front. I'm not sure he was sitting still then. Actually, even the second time I've asked him, but look at him go now. He does look $1 million now. Worrell in 2nd place. Got to say, Charles Wright is hanging on for 3rd, so 3 all on the cards. It's still going to remain 2 points apiece, but for Sheffield Tigers, the British champion, doing the business.
Well, this reminds me of the final in the British final.
Yeah.
He really has come good, hasn't he? And Steve Worrell
Look
pushed
at
him
that.
hard. That's a great ride from Adam Ellis. In the white helmet colour for the Sheffield Tigers, who says that he's enjoying his season at Sheffield. He was forced to move
in front, he cut the corner off. Away from the start, level pegging into the first turn. Adam Ellis just about got it in front.
Great
Roll back
angle.
up the inside. This is fabulous
Great
speedway.
angle,
I mean,
brilliant
you'd
replays
pay to
here.
watch. I'd pay double to come here every week.
Really?
No, I wouldn't. No, I got carried away again. Ellis round the outside. Now, this was the moment when I thought he might just be able to block past him, but he gives him racing room. Fair play to Worrell. That was fair racing. It could have got a bit awkward if he had actually put the bike right in front of Ellis. But now look at this. These shots are just wonderful. No brakes, people.
Cool, wow.
You've got to be perfectly committed when you're doing that. Ellis, the British champion, getting the better of the Aces captain. It's 2 points in it. This meeting can go either way.
These boys are so skillful. They are true handlebar heroes. these Speedway riders.
Handlebar here.
Whatever level they're at,
go.
it takes some skill to ride Speedway, particularly in the modern day as well. Chris Harris, gate 3 in blue for Peterborough. And then off the outside, it's Adam Ellis, who has scored 8 points out of a possible 9 from his 3 outings tonight.
Yeah, he's been great. Got to say that Harris is disappointing tonight after the sparkling form he's been in recent weeks. And all of a sudden, just not quite at it this evening. Can he produce something here in Heat 13? Needs to, if his, the team are going to do anything about it. Massive Heat 13. Michael Palmtoft possibly gave them a little bit of a lifeline in the previous race. Can the boys out of gates 1 and 3 now do it? But Ellis and Holder, well, I've got to say, on paper they look really good big favourites here. Big race now.
Huge race for Peterborough. They've got to make the start. But it's Holder from gate 2. Jack Holder's trapped magnificently, and Ellis is there as well. And Sheffield, if it stakes like this, are going to win the meeting tonight and turn the form book upside down. Sheffield on a 5-1, Jack Holder in white, Adam Ellis in yellow. Third place in blue is Chris Harris for Peterborough. He'll wind it on and give it a real go for all 4 laps as Holder just locked up down that back straight then momentarily. But this is looking good for the Sheffield Tigers to win the meeting with 2 heats to spare.
Well, fabulous stuff from the Tigers once again out of gates 2 and 4. They made it work. Harris couldn't get there, and it hasn't worked out for Jorgensen as well. Ellis is having a fantastic night. How good does he look out in front into the last lap? He's going to only have dropped 1 point if he maintains this. Jack Holder around the inside. This is a sensational result from the Sheffield Tigers.
The form book is being turned upside down. Adam Ellis takes a checkered flag. Jack Holder gets second spot. There will be no announcement tonight about who picks who for the playoff semi-finals. We will be kept waiting until Thursday night here when Peterborough...
for Thomas Jorgensen taking the guest booking. Rider replacement actually has worked better for them at number 1 in recent weeks. But here we see the Sheffield Tigers dominating out of gates 2 and 4. It doesn't really matter. They're just sharper tonight, aren't they? They're on the roll there. They've kind of come in tonight, I think, with everything to gain and nothing to lose. And all of a sudden, they've shown everybody that they are a good side. And Carl Howarth is right. You know, if they perform like this, they can win the league.
Celebration time. They've been served up a treat tonight. Here we go! Great start from Ellis. Adam Ellis has got there from gate number 1. Dan Bewley's in traffic. He's going to have to wind it on now. Bewley battling with Wright. Wright's come through into second now. The lead is with Adam Ellis and the Sheffield Tigers and also the Scunthorpe Scorpions as Bewley closes the door and the gap, and Wright's coming through now. Oh, Adam Ellis is almost touching the air fence, Gal.
Adam Ellis is in the front. Gate number 1 has done the business for him. He's out by the safety fence. If he stays there, it's going to be very, very difficult for Dan Bewley to overtake. Gate number 3, the fight went nowhere off the start. Bewley just spun up. Adam Ellis in touching distance of winning the British title for the first time. 1 lap to go for Ellis.
Adam Ellis, who has ridden through the system in British Speedway, from the National League, in the Championship, in the Premiership, and Adam Ellis is going to lift his first ever British title!
What a ride from Ellis! He's been red hot all night, just dropped a couple of points early doors, but he settled down. He's been a bit nervy on the start at times, but crikey, when it really mattered, he delivered in the final. Here we see it again. Bewley goes nowhere. You can see it there, he's spinning up, he can't get there.
Perfect start from Adam.
Adam Ellis didn't move nice, and he made a perfect start. And he's won the British Championship as a consequence. Bewley had to work really hard to come in there. Adam Ellis just stuck it on the edge of the dirt, trusted the speed, trusted that he was in the right place. Bewley couldn't get up the inside. We're watching again. Bewley just couldn't find the grip and the drive out of gate 3. And as hard as he tried, he could not peg back Adam Ellis. And this is a defining moment from Adam Ellis. He's a rider, a young British rider that is gaining in maturity week on week. He's a busy rider, and you've got to believe that he can kick on from here.